California, about 14 million years ago. The climate in this region is very tropical, characterized by warm summers and wet winters. However, the focus of today's discussion will be on what lies beneath the waves. The Megalodon, a carnivorous otodontid. Its structure is similar to that of other large aquatic creatures, including whales, tuna, and various species of sharks, designed to minimize drag during swimming. The shape of the head may differ among species, as the majority of adaptations aimed at reducing drag are concentrated towards the tail end of the animal. While sharks are typically opportunistic feeders, the Megalodon's immense size, rapid swimming ability, and formidable jaws, along with its remarkable feeding mechanism, positioned it as an apex predator capable of preying on a wide variety of animals. It is likely that Megalodon was among the most formidable predators to have ever existed. It is proposed that fully grown adult Megalodon averaged a length of 10.2 meters, approximately 33.5 feet, with the largest individuals reaching lengths of 58.7 feet. Nevertheless, some researchers argue that the most substantial specimens could have attained lengths of up to 82 feet. Evidence of the Megalodon have been discovered worldwide. However, no skeletal remains have been located, as sharks possess cartilage rather than bones. These fossils have been particularly prevalent in North America, Europe, and South America. The Megalodon encountered a fiercely competitive ecosystem. Its apex position within the food chain likely played a crucial role in shaping marine community structures. Fossil records suggest a relationship between the Megalodon and the rise and diversification of cetaceans and other marine mammals. The disappearance of Megalodon paved the way for subsequent transformations within marine ecosystems. Following its extinction, there was a notable increase in the average body size of baleen whales, although this may also be attributed to other climate-related factors. South Africa, about 280 million years ago. In the era of Pangaea, the equatorial regions experienced high temperatures, while temperate zones faced significantly cold winters. Certain inland areas may have been relatively arid. Lystrosaurus, herbivorous dicynodont. Lystrosaurs possessed notably short snouts and lacked teeth, save for the tusk-like upper canines. Dicynodonts are widely believed to have featured horny beaks akin to those of turtles, which were utilized for cutting vegetation into smaller pieces. These pieces were subsequently ground against a horny secondary palate when the mouth was closed. The jaw joint exhibited a weakness, allowing for a forward and backward shearing motion, in contrast to the more typical lateral or vertical movements. It is suggested that the jaw muscles were attached unusually far forward on the skull, occupying a significant amount of space on the upper and posterior regions of the skull. The anatomical characteristics of the skeleton suggest that Lystrosaurus exhibited a semi-sprawling locomotion. The lower posterior section of the scapula was notably ossified, indicating that the movement of the scapula played a significant role in extending the stride length of the forelimbs while minimizing lateral flexion of the body. Additionally, the 5 sacral vertebrae were substantial in size but remained unfused to one another and to the pelvis, which contributed to a more rigid back and further limited lateral movement during walking and running. Lystrosaurus measured between 2 and 8 feet in length, with an average size of approximately 3 feet, varying by species, and had a weight ranging from 100 to 200 pounds. During the early Triassic period, Lystrosaurus emerged as the predominant terrestrial vertebrates, comprising up to 95% of the total population in certain fossil deposits. Scholars have proposed several theories to explain the survival of Lystrosaurus through the extinction event and its subsequent success in the early Triassic era. Fossils of Lystrosaurus have been discovered across multiple continents, with a significant concentration in South Africa, Russia, and India. The term Lystrosaurus translates to shovel lizard, a name that reflects the unique physical characteristics and presumed behaviors of this prehistoric creature. The name is derived from the Greek words lystro, meaning shovel, and sauros, meaning lizard. This nomenclature is particularly fitting given the animal's distinctive, broad, and flattened skull, which resembles a shovel and is thought to have been adapted for digging. The shovel-shaped snout of this creature probably aided in digging into the earth, enabling it to construct shelters or seek protection from predators and severe environmental conditions. Such behavior would have been beneficial in an environment where survival frequently relied on the capacity to evade dangers or withstand harsh climates. Texas, about 270 million years ago, the environments consisted of wetland swamps and floodplain habitats, ideal for wildlife and even more advantageous for predators. Dimetrodon, carnivorous synapsid. Dimetrodon is frequently confused with dinosaurs or perceived as a contemporary of these creatures in popular culture. However, it actually went extinct approximately 40 million years prior to the emergence of dinosaurs. Despite its reptilian appearance and physiological traits, Dimetrodon is more closely related to mammals than to reptiles, although it does not serve as a direct ancestor of mammals. The sail of Dimetrodon is created by elongated neural spines that extend from the vertebrae. These spines exhibit variations in their cross-sectional shapes from the base to the tip adjacent to the vertebra body. The cross-section of the spine is laterally compressed into a rectangular form, while nearer to the tip, it adopts a figure-8 configuration. characterized by grooves that run along both sides of the spine. This figure-8 structure is believed to enhance the spine's strength, thereby reducing the likelihood of bending and fractures. The sail could have other functions in its life. Some of the first to think about its purpose suggested that the sail may have served as camouflage among reeds while Dimetrodon waited for prey, or as an actual boat-like sail to catch the wind while the animal was in the water to help with movement. The Dimetrodon group has discovered the remains of a Cotyloahenchus, a sizable herbivorous synapsid, indicating that the group will have found an easy meal and will proceed to tear apart the carcass. Ultimately, the Dimetrodons will have satisfied their needs and will return to inhabit the swamps. Fossils of Dimetrodon have been discovered in Oklahoma, Texas, and Germany. The name Dimetrodon, translating to two measures of teeth, is a fitting designation due to its prominent dental features. This genus of apex predators utilized its mouth, equipped with an array of both large and small conical teeth, to seize, hold, pierce, and rip the flesh of its prey, which predominantly consisted of the sizable amphibians of its era. It is believed to have adopted a semi-sprawling posture, which was intermediate between that of mammals and lizards, while also being capable of walking in a more upright position, elevating its body and most, if not all, of its tail off the ground. The majority of Dimetrodon species measured between 6 and 15 feet in length and are estimated to have weighed anywhere from 60 to 550 pounds.